Hey friends, it's me, your girl, Kristen Denise, also known as KD, and I am excited. I have words. I'm excited to announce a new series here, okay? And it's gonna be lit. So I posted on my Threads account, like, would anybody be interested in a series on so you want a PhD? If you've been around for a while, you know I'm in a PhD program. I am finishing up my 4th year of my PhD program. I should graduate next year, which would be year 5 for me, next May. So I got about another year left. Dissertating. But I really wanted to share my experiences. I recognize there are a lot of people who are interested in getting PhDs, but they're walking in blind, right? They don't know anyone who has gotten a PhD that they can talk to directly. They may not know what school to look at. There's a lot to this whole PhD thing that people don't know, the information that people don't have. Now, I was fortunate. I had really great information. I had really amazing people in my life who had received PhDs personally, and I had been able to go to their dissertation defense or talk to them about what I was interested in. And I had a lot of guidance that has made my journey absolutely beautiful. I have had a really fun, amazing experience in the PhD program. Now, there have been some challenges because life gon' life, okay? But overall, I've had one of the most beautiful, most positive experiences pursuing this PhD on my way to Dr. Kristen. And I want other people to be able to have as beautiful of an experience as possible if they're interested in it, or to at least walk into the process fully informed with some insight and some wisdom, with some tips, tools, and tricks, especially minoritized people, right? I think Black women make up 4% of PhD holders in the country, and I want to see more of us on this journey. But a part of that is having Black women you can talk to, having Black women who you can interact with, who can support you, who can give you information that sometimes is not given to you, right? A lot of stuff is gatekept in a lot of ways and in a lot of programs. And I ain't gatekeeping. I ain't gatekeeping nothing, okay? About this process, about this experience, the fellowships I've received, all of that. I'm an open book because I want to see more people be able to do the things I've done, to pursue their goals and dreams, and to have a successful journey, a successful adventure in this process. Because hear me well, it's an adventure. Especially those who are considering it at different points in life. I am currently 43 years old. I'll be 44 in a month. April 6th is my birthday. I'm super excited about turning 44. It's my Obama year. So I pursued this at a different point in life. There were some things I've done that people maybe hadn't even considered or wouldn't do. But if you're interested in this new journey, in this new series, so you want to get a PhD, this is what I'm thinking about. And you tell me if you're on board. You tell me if you're cool, if this makes sense. Or maybe if you want to see me do something different. I'm open because this was just kind of an idea I randomly had. And I said, let me see. Let me see what the community says. So Threads gave a really positive response that they were interested. So here's what I'm thinking. And again, chat with me. Let me know if you on board, if you want to see me maybe do something different, if you think I need to add something or whatever. So I'm thinking of a weekly post. Weekly, right? Average. Now, there may be some weeks I can't do it for whatever reason, but my initial goal, we're looking at a weekly post, and if I'm going to take a bigger break, I'll let y'all know. That's right, mutual communication, okay? But what I'm looking at is weekly posts. Some posts will be quick videos with me just sharing a tip, tool, or trick, something I've learned on my PhD journey. Some things will be me answering people's questions. So I'm going to create a way for people to ask their questions to make sure that I see them. And answer people's specific questions about finding programs, navigating through programs, choosing advisors, research topics, approaching the curricular part versus the dissertating part, all of that. We can chat about all that, shawty, okay? And then an interview series where I interview other people who are either in the process of getting their PhD, they're PhD students, which is a pre-candidacy, pre-proposal defense. They are PhD candidates, which means you have everything but your dissertation done. Or they are people who have received their PhDs, right? They are doctor and they want to share in their journey experience. So it'll be like an interview with somebody in that kind of position, or those different parts in the journey, right? Because all those parts of the journey matter. That's what I'm thinking. And just doing a mix of all of those things on an ongoing basis, but to help people to have some conversations, to garner some knowledge and information, and to have successful, fun. I know fun is not a word most people think of when they think of a PhD journey, but it can be fun. Parts of it can be fun. Fulfilling experience in the PhD journey, and to prepare people to also be mentors and to be members of strong community so we can help increase that number from 4% to whatever it's going to be, right? I'm a person who feels equity is when people's numbers in the general population reflect their numbers in whatever realm or field or whatever they're working on. So an example, if Black people make up 13% of the population in the US, then Black people should make up at least 13% of PhD holders. That's currently not the case, so to me it's not equitable. Does that make sense? So this is my journey. This is my story. This is how I want to contribute to the overall PhD community in particular. Now, anybody can benefit from the information I'm sharing, but my focus, I want you to be aware, my focus is going to be in particular Black women, because I'm a Black woman. And then beyond that, people who are underrepresented. So other minoritized populations, whatever the case may be. That's my focus, but anybody can benefit, okay? Cool. So let me know what you think in the comments. Are you excited? If you want to join this journey, I am going to put a link in the chat where you can sign up just to get regular emails about what's going on, written forms of the tips, tools, and tricks, and get an update when the video drops to make sure that you see it and, you can get your questions answered. And also be a place where if you just have a question, you can put your question in. Are we cool? Does that make sense? You vibing with that? Does that work for you? If it does, I'm excited. Let's join me on the journey. If you got suggestions, drop them. I want to hear them, because if it's something I can accommodate, I will. Now, if it's out of my wheelhouse or it's not what I'm trying to do, I'll tell you that as well. I don't have no issues. But let's make this thing shake. Let's increase this number of Black professionals with PhDs, of Black women with PhDs, of other minoritized and under-resourced groups with PhDs, so that we can continue changing the landscape of research and education and be possibility models for those in our communities, okay? I'm excited. Are you excited? I know it took me a while to do this video, but let's get to it, boo, okay?